ladies and gentlemen, as Bunnysays. Welcome back to another edition of Minecraft. We're back at the pier, and I'm finishing up working on the pier. If you noticed, I did some little bit of extra work here on the side. I put a boat there, by the way. I'm going to check it out in a minute. I just, made some lines here so easier to pull up and get off. Now the pier won't be here, it'll be over this side there, but right now this is the only way to get up the stairway, So, if you notice, the one thing that's different, hold on, let me go to sleep real quick. Okay. If you notice, one thing that's different here is, I put up a tower. Now that's supposed to be if you look at, ooh, I almost fell off. If you look down at it there, it goes into the water. The base comes up, and these are supposed to be support, the stairway things there. And it's just a tower goes up, and it's supposed to be a lighthouse. I wanted to offset the monotony of the wall. It's just one big wall, so I wanted to have something different a little bit to offset it. And it would have been cool if I could have made a statue, but I can't make a statue, and I'm not good enough to make a statue, a cool looking statue or something. But so I thought, okay, well, it's a pier, right? So would you have it up here? You'd have a lighthouse, So I started building it, and the file messed up on me, the sound file. So and obviously I can't just reload from the previous point, so I already built it up, and so you get to see the end result, basically. Goes up, it's just 4 blocks straight up. It's a tower going up, and this is like the scaffolding I was using. Now the main thing is I have the cobblestone wall up here, but inside, and it's supposed to be the light on the inside of the lighthouse. I ran over and got 4 squares of lava. I made 4 buckets, and I ran in and got lava. And I just put them in there. And yes, the iron railing stopped the lava from escaping. I put these blocks here in the corners because it just looks foolish. It looked like the lava doesn't seep out, by the way. I just thought it looked funny having empty side corners there. And I just put this up here and put some blanket up there. I don't want to fall this. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. I just put 4 cobblestone walls and then threw torches on them. Originally, I had made it a sort of a round ball, sort of, like I made it, rounded it off and put some squares on top as a roof. And I'll be honest, I started looking at it, and I thought it was all red. And I put torches on top, and I didn't put the lava in there, and there were no railings. It was just a giant red ball at the top. And it started to look a little too much like something funny. And I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just get rid of that and break it up and change it. I thought that it's a lighthouse, it needs a light, and the 4 torches on the top weren't doing it any good. Honestly, it looked like a giant penis. That's what it looked like. It just looked like a big penis. It looked like a big red-headed penis. And with the 4 torches on the top, just made it look worse. So they look like just urine coming out. if I put slats of like stone and just made them and put torch light along them, it would just look like a giant penis peeing into the water. So I thought, you know what, I need to change that. So I got the lava and the things, and I cut the top part off there and put the wall and the torches and whatnot. So I was thinking about putting a actual walkway over to the lighthouse along here, a real walkway made out of stone Um, yeah, I guess not. I'll just, you know what, I'll just, no, I guess I'll just leave it there. And it's just made out of, if you'll see here, it's made out of just the white blocks. Some upside down stone stairways. You know, a couple of granite blocks, and you know, for the top railing, it's just cobblestone walls. And I was experimenting with the different how it would come out after I, you know, after I did the other mess there. I wasn't sure what to do with it. I was like, okay, well, then I thought, oh yeah, you know what? I'll get the lava. And that's what I did. I didn't know if the railings would just keep the lava in totally, or if it would seep out the sides or what. But who's close? And if you notice in the water here, I made it go all the way down to the bottom here. The base goes all the way down. So anyway, that's the lighthouse there. I fixed up these stairways. I put stairways here, just so it'll come up and be easier to just run up. That's all. And you'll see it from the side here. You get to see goes up. I just put a couple into the water. You know, just put a torch there. Now, the idea is supposedly that people would come down the stairway, go into the lighthouse, maybe on like a walkway over to the lighthouse. And they're supposed to, I don't know, go inside or something. I don't know, crawl the way up or whatever. But you have to get that dirt there. But otherwise, it's not. I didn't want to make it a lighthouse so you could walk inside. Because if I did, it would have to be so thick. I didn't want it to be that. It would have to be like probably at a minimum 3 or 4 squares wide, like 4 squares wide, and then the top would have to be like 5 or 6 squares wide. It'd be way too big. I didn't want something that enormous blocking the pier. Now I wanted to check out. I made a boat. Oh, and I did some minor stuff over here. I just filled in a few squares and that type of thing. Leveled some stuff off a little bit more. That's all. If you'll notice, that's all. I mean, I didn't do anything major. I just made the lighthouse, really. I just spent my time doing that. That's it. Now I'm gonna dig a huge stairway going down. But right now, I'm gonna check out the boat. I'm gonna take a little boat ride. Made a little boat out of wood, out of the tree wood there. Whatever those trees are, I can't remember. What is it? Spruce wood. I just wanted to take a look and see what it looked like as I rode through this place. First of all, I wanted to make sure I could actually go through it properly and turn around and stuff. Okay. Can I turn around? Yes? Okay, there's enough. There's plenty of space there to turn around. Okay. That's all. Well, nice boat ride through. That's perfect. Can I go fast? Yes, I can. Okay. That's all. It's perfect. It's good. Okay, great. Well, it takes a while, though. That's it. That's what I wanted to make sure. That's all. So this is pretty good. This means this is a good public works project. Oh wow, you do lose hunger I guess boating when you go fast. Okay. Well, I guess you would. You know, it's your strength rowing the boat or something, I guess. Yeah, okay. It's not going down that fast, but I wanted to see if I could see the... There it is. Okay, I can see the tower from here. Good. Oh, alright, let's do that. Yeah, the lava isn't as... What happened? Okay. The lava isn't as bright as I thought it would be. Maybe at nighttime, maybe it looks a little different, but good enough. You get close enough and you can see it. That's cool, and good. Okay, good thing I knocked this mountain out of the way. I'm glad. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to check out. Yeah, everything looks nice and clean. I'll stop putting stairways there later. But other than that, okay, I'm gonna start. Where am I gonna make the pier itself? I'll make it go down. Oh, good. I'll make it face the setting sun. I'll make it face that tree. That's good. I'll do it right up. This will be about the middle. I put a torch. Yeah, that'll be the middle. Okay, that's good. I changed some sounds and the like. You might hear a little bit of a difference. There shouldn't be less gameplay sounds, a little bit. I want to hear the sounds myself a tiny bit. I need to hear something when I'm digging and whatnot. But I did lower them a tiny bit. Let's see. How many squares am I going to make this? Oops. Oh, my bad. Okay. Yeah, now I don't want it to hit the base of the thing, which is about here. So yeah, okay. And I'll make this go over. Okay, yeah, a couple of squares. Let's make it an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we'll do that. That's probably going to have to go much further back. Oh, I did too many squares there. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need a bunch of stairs, a ton of stairs. Again, pardon me, I have the window open. So if you hear any horns beeping or something like that, I'm sorry. They should be relatively low. There we go. 40 stairs. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll use brick. Maybe I'll make brick stairs going down. Just to make it look different. Well, they have these stone stairs, these ones there, which I've already used all over the place. You know what? I'll make the... Yeah, you know what? I'll make... Yeah, okay. I'll use stone stairways. That's what I'll do. I'm sorry, brick stairways. I mean the red brick stairways. No, I'm sorry. Like I was saying, it's warm here today. It's about 75, 70. I'd say it's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Which is, all right, let's figure it out again. Like I was saying, let's see, minus 32 to be 38, half of 38 is 15, 16, 18, and a couple, 2-3 points. It's about 20, 21 degrees Celsius around there. Now that's not hot, but it's not exactly hot, but it is really muggy out today. There seems to be a lot of, it feels like it's going to rain. So it's a bit stifling. So I had to open up the windows and whatnot. Okay, let me just keep doing this. And there's a truck out there going nuts. I don't know what's up with his. I don't know what his problem is. He's been beeping for the last, I don't know, half an hour or something. So it's incredible. I hear people out there beeping. They're stuck in traffic, and I mean the traffic isn't that close to me. It's pretty far off. Not that far off, but it's far off. But yet, and the thing is, they're not going anywhere. They're not moving, and they'll sit there and they'll beep on the horn for like. I mean, they'll literally hold the horn down for, I don't know, 2 minutes. I'm like, you're not, what is the point? You're not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. You're not going anywhere. Everybody isn't suddenly going to go, oh, we're stuck in traffic. Oh, we'll move for you. They can't go anywhere. They're stuck there like you. So I don't get it. I never got that. It seems to me just people are just flipping out. They're just, I don't know. There's like something wrong with them. They're just off the rocker, They're just so frustrated and angry. They're just, I don't know. That's what these, hopefully these things are for. To hopefully, help you to sort of just calm down and enjoy yourself. Alright. I don't know. I mean, I honestly, I see it more and more every day. I tend to see people just, and I can't say it's not me either. This is why I turn towards ASMR and stuff to chill out and relax. That's something I do, and I've recently taken up like meditation and things like that to where I can. I spend a lot of my day trying to relax, trying to calm down. Not that I'm flipping out every minute, but I just try to, try to be more at peace, It does take some effort. You have to actually try to work at it. You can't just like say, oh, I'll just ignore it. That doesn't always work. It'd be nice if you could say that, but okay, how many more squares I have to go down? Wow, a lot. Okay, that means this stairway's gonna have to probably go all the way back to here. Let's get a shovel. Okay, let's move. Why do I have that carrot? I don't know. Well, that's from last time. Alright. I think I might need 2 shovels for this one. Let's do that. I'm starting to run out of food. I think I'll actually have to go back to town and back to my house and get food. Obviously, you can see all the cobblestone that I built. See how far I built into it. You can see the layer. I mean, I threw this layer of dirt on top of the wall there. You can see it, obviously, from here. It's funny, you just throw the dirt up, and really, it looks like it was always that way. That's the way I want it to look, like just natural. But if you just dig one square underneath, you'll see all the crap that I was doing, which is what I don't want. Okay, yeah, okay. I really think this, I guess this ground is going to be all the way up there. It's going to be starting from here. You start going down probably. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Okay. I was thinking, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have made the stairways wide, but you know what, yeah, it would be. I mean, if we had a pier, it would have to be. I mean, you would have, yeah, it would have to be this wide, you know, for traffic flow and stuff like that type of thing. And honestly, this, in order to have traffic this wide, or carts and whatnot going up, you would have to have a wide base. Now, I mean, supposedly, you know, presumably ships are coming in and supposedly and carts are moving up and down. That it would actually couldn't be this steep either. It would have to be a flat level area, then going up and stairway going up and like that. But okay, I guess I'm gonna have to, yeah, go down a couple. Well, I'll make some kind of, to be like a building or something here. But we'll have to go down at least this far. So, where's my bed? Okay, it's getting dark. Oh, I left it up top. Oh yeah. Okay. Like I'll make some kind of building, some actual piers going on into the water or something. That will require you know, 2-3 squares up. No, I should probably put some wall there so I don't go flying off it if I'm going up the stairway too quick. Yeah, it needs to be at least this wide. Yeah, I think so. Yep, okay. It's also, by the way, hay fever season. And, oh, I wasn't supposed to dig over all the way. What was I thinking? Okay. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Simple to remedy. There we go. And my throat is getting a little scratchy from the hay fever. And it started a couple weeks ago. My eyes are watering. My eyes are really itchy and watering, and I'm sneezing. And that'll continue on till middle of June or so. Then it won't stop until middle to the end of September, around there. Then it'll go on for about a month and a half, till like end of October, beginning of January, beginning of November, like that. There's 2 seasons: the beginning of the summer and the end of the summer. The end, basically the end of fall, or the middle of fall to the end of fall. So with all the tree pollen and stuff that's coming out, and ragweed. I'll be honest, it's sort of miserable. I get it really, really bad. If you don't have it, be glad. If you do think you have symptoms, seemingly all the time around this time of year. It's probably hay fever. A lot of people I know say, "Well, it's a cold. I always get it this time of year." It's not a cold. Hay fever is very similar. It's basically the similar symptoms to a cold, but it will linger for about a month and a half. So if you feel you have this persistent cold that you think is going on for a month or so, or a month and a half, it's not. It's hay fever. Especially if the difference between a cold, you'll see is your eyes get really, in the cold, your eyes don't get itchy. If your eyes are itching and watering, that's it. If you're itching them so bad that they're red, you know. I mean, if you really want to know, go get some hay fever medicine, try it, and if suddenly it stops for a few hours, for several hours, then guess what? That's it. Well, actually, hay fever medicine isn't bad for a cold either. Remember, it's an antihistamine, so it will work for a cold as well. But I mean, if it's persistent and continues and your eyes are itching real bad, that's the main symptom really, is when your eyes are itching. Well, for me, it gets really bad. The problem is I mean, it isn't so bad if you take the medicine, take hay fever medicine, but the problem is hay fever medicine makes you incredibly tired. It makes you really, really sleepy. It makes you just want to go to sleep real bad. That's the problem. So you're constantly on the lookout trying to find. There's only really two or three different kinds of hay fever medicine. It's all the same. It might be all different names, different brands, but it's basically the same 2 or 3 different medicines. They're just different names, brand names, and some of them more or less make you sleepy, more or less. And you're always on the lookout for one that works, but doesn't make you that sleepy. And the other thing it does is also it dries up your nose real bad to the point where it will stop bleeding and stuff. And you have to be careful. Like Benadryl, for example, makes my nose dry up so bad it literally begins to hurt, and actually it'll start cracking and dry up real bad, so bad it begins to bleed and stuff. So obviously you don't want that, Because the stuff is just basically taking out the excess moisture in your, Oh, damn, oh wow, okay. Need more pickaxes, alright. Anyway, I'm sorry if that's bothering you. I don't mean to gross you out or anything. I have tried a thing called a neti pot. It's actually not that funny. It sounds funny. It's a thing where you pour, like water into your nose. Actually, that doesn't work that bad. The problem is it just doesn't work for that long. You have to keep doing it constantly. I'll put this stone right here for now. There we go. Don't need both of these things. Okay. And do I have room for... No? Okay. I'll put the dirt here. You know what? Let me get rid of this dirt. I have way too much dirt going on here. Yeah, okay. That's it. I did make some more. I did burn up some more stone to the point where almost all my cobblestone was gone. I started converting it into stone. But that's it, really. Oh, okay. There's another. There you go. to get rid of my spruce. I wanted to go there. There's more coal that I got. Some sand, obviously. I'll take that. Some more iron. Okay. There's the 4 buckets I use for the lava. Okay, what did I want to get rid of? No. And the stairway. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of that for now. Nope. Okay, I was using the axe to chop down some trees to get some wood. Again, I planted a few more trees, actually. Threw down a few down here. They grew up pretty huge. I figured that was enough trees for right now. Now let me go through and do the rest of this. You know, something funny I noticed as I've been doing these videos. I've been noticing different sounds a lot more. You know, I've been keeping track of the sounds of my environment. Just in the offhand, I keep on thinking about it. And there's this weird sound I never noticed before in my kitchen. It's coming from outside my kitchen window. Like further back, like it sounds like a sound from you know, a couple 100 feet down or something. And it's this weird humming sound. This weird sort of sound. And it's very low, but it's there, you know, like I could hear it all the time. And it's constant, and I have no idea what it is. It's just weird. I never noticed it before, and then suddenly now, because I'm sort of always trying to pay attention to the different sounds I'm making when I'm doing these videos and whatnot. I notice like all these different sounds I never paid attention to before. You know, and I just thought, I was like, wow, how long has that sound been there? I have no idea what it is and how long it's been there. Could have been there for years as far as I know. I mean, I don't know. Could have always been there. And I just never noticed it before. But now it's one of those sounds that now that I notice it, I can't not unhear it, you know? I can constantly hear it now. And I have no idea what it is. It's just like in the background. I was trying to figure out what it was. I was like looking at my window trying to think what it was, but there's a light post further away. I was thinking maybe that was it, like the sound of the light post, but I could hear it during the daytime too, so when the light isn't on, I mean, so I was like, oh, well, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a sound that, I don't know. Maybe it's the electric, it's like an electric light bulb, so I was like, maybe that's the hum of the electricity going through it or something. You know, that's what it sounds like an electric hum. But it's not in here. It's not in this room, which is the other end. This is my, like my parlor room, and that's why I have my computer. So it's not, I can't hear it here. Oh crap. All those monsters are there. Where's my, oh damn it, there's my bed. Okay, well. Now the noises shouldn't be too bad. Oh, here's an electric, here's a, oh, too bad. He had a magic bow. I wanted to see what it was. Let me jump my bed real quick. I should be able to get up before that zombie gets here. Perfect. Oh, he died. Okay. Alright, good. The sounds are lower. The game sounds themselves are lower. Now, I couldn't turn them all the way off. I wanted to at least hear something, but I really need to hear something when I'm playing. But let me see, how's this go? See, okay, you know what? I'll go down one more square. Actually, you know what? I'll go down 2 more squares. That's good. That should work. Oh, okay. That should work just about right. Yeah, and I have been noticing recently there's been a lot more plane activity going on around here. As far as noise pollution, I've noticed an increase. And this is even before I've been doing these videos. I noticed a noise increase in Boston, the Boston area. Logan Airport is nearby. It's not really nearby, but it's nearby. Enough that there's air traffic around. Now, the air traffic has always been around, but it hasn't been this often. I have definitely noticed an increase in air traffic noise. And that's been probably in the last maybe 3 or 4 years. I'm absolutely positive it is. But there just has not been this much like planes flying around. It was just sort of sudden about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, it was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I'd say around 2010. That around there, that suddenly, I mean, there has been a lot more plane activity in lower and louder. It just, you didn't hear it before. Now suddenly it's there all the time. I hear a lot more helicopters too. I don't know what's up with the helicopters, but boy, do I hear them all the time now. Like just constant. I think it has something to do with all the construction, the road construction going on. Yeah, see, they hear the ambulance. Yeah, the fire engine or whatever that is. And that has not been, that noise increase has not been just because I didn't notice it. I mean, it has been increasingly loud. And I'm not sure what the change is. I don't know if it's because the air traffic has, in particular the air traffic. I was wondering if there was some kind of different change in the law or something that they could now, or that they started increasing the traffic to a point where they had to start going lower or something, or there's just so many planes operating now. I keep thinking there's going to be a mad accident, a big accident. I'm absolutely positive something is going to happen. Because it just sounds like the traffic has increased so bad that it's actually audibly noticeable, you know? And if you could hear a difference, then it's going to be so bad that something's going to happen, you know? And again, I guess that's modern life, you know? As population increases and people start getting closer, and I think that's part of why people are all upset. A lot of the times people just get stuck with each other, and I mean, they're not stuck with each other, but they're pushing closer in together, and you know, honestly, other than drastic population control, there's not a lot you could do about it. Yeah, people having less kids just isn't, that's still not doing it, you know, that does not stop population from moving ahead. So they shocked me, the numbers of, I think it was 2040, it's going to be 11 billion people or something. I was like, yeah, I think it was 2040. So say about 22 years from now, it might have been even more than that. It might have been like 2030 was 11 million, and then 2040 was like 13 billion or something. I was like, wow, holy crap. I mean, that's like, I just remember when it was like 4 billion. It wasn't that long ago. Sorry, not 4 billion, 5 billion. It was hitting 6. And that wasn't too long ago. Okay, here we go. See, amount of drastic increase in population is sort of, I think just creates a lot of problems. There's not a lot you can do about it. I mean, you can't really tell people to stop having kids. It's basically akin to telling people to stop having sex. That's not going to happen, you know. Here we go. Some extra coal, I'll forget it. Okay. Oh well, might as well get it now. Alright. This is where I picked up all that coal. I keep on coming across coal spots like that, and I'm like, alright, well, might as well get it. And just fill it in with some cobblestone like that. There we go. There we go. And I'll have to fill in these walls here, but that's alright. That'll work. And now what I'll do is okay, got the stairway going down. Wow, kind of roadster was there. It's kind of motorcycle, but yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay, and I'll make some kind of piers out of wood, I guess, jutting out into the water. I'll put 2 of them. I'll just have 2 piers going out into the water. Yeah, I'll have one like here and another one here or so. And I'll put boats on them, you know. But other than I'll do that next time. But for right now, I'm going to fix up these walls, make them look nice. Put stone there, so the cobblestone, and I'll go collect a bunch of the clay for the brick stairway. Yeah, I might need to go back one, because the stairway will add an extra layer. Should I that means the stairway will jut out to the water. Yeah, I'll have to go back one. Okay, let me go back one. Actually, maybe I'll go back a couple here. Yeah, you know what? I think I will. I'll go back 2 here, actually. And I'll just have to push the stairway back further by 2. Because I want the stairway, the actual stairs, to be here. That means I'll have to, yeah, do this. Okay. No, wait a minute. I want to stay where they actually start here, where these books are. Because I want there to be one square going along here. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, well, it's getting nighttime, and also I need more pickaxes. I keep underestimating the amount of pickaxes I need. Okay. Let me get up here. And if I, yeah, I'm not going to finish that right now, but so I'm going to end this file in a few minutes. But I'll quickly do that offline and go gather the clay. The clay is just going to be going to any water source, any river or something, and just pulling clay off the ground. Yeah, that's all. I doubt that'll be interesting, but I won't make the stairway until next episode itself. You know, I'll show you what's going on. But in the meantime, I'm going to do this. And hope you had a nice day. Or that you're going to have a nice day. You know. Or a nice evening. I don't know if it's night for you or daytime or what. Here we go. I was thinking about a new show to watch. There is I visit Crunchyroll, and they tend to play. So you can watch different anime, and they have up free episodes for you to watch. You know, well, I'm not endorsing it or anything. I'm just saying that's where I happen to go. And there was a show called. I thought about checking out a new show called Magical Girl Ore. And the conceit of the show, the different part of the show is that it's supposed to be this, I believe it's this girl, and she becomes a magical girl, you know, like equivalent to, you know, I don't know, you know, the most famous magical girl show would be like Sailor Moon, right? But in this case, when she turns into a magical girl, when she like waves her wand or whatever she does, she turns into like a hot-looking guy. Like a sort of buff-looking, hot-looking guy. And I just thought that it sounded pretty funny. I was like, oh, why didn't they think of that before? I was like, why didn't anybody ever think of that before? You had shows like Ranma 1/2 and stuff like that, where, I mean, it's not new. It's not a new idea. You had shows like Ranma 1/2 where Ranma is a guy, and whenever he gets water thrown on him, and of course, every episode, this water comes out of nowhere for some reason, you know, from anywhere. And if he gets water thrown on him, he turns into this cute looking girl. And that's a famous, you know, the transformations of the show. It's not, I mean, so it's not anything sort of different or unusual or anything. It's, you know, it's been there. And I don't know. Maybe there are some shows like that. I mean, maybe there are some magical girl shows where that happens, but I have not come across them. Whenever I think of magical girl shows, I think of like Sailor Moon and Sakura, whatever her name was there, and Magic Knight's Ray Earth. That was an old one. I don't know how many people know that one. I still remember that, or if they've ever seen it. But That sounded sort of funny. I thought I might check that out. I don't know. Ever since I sort of watched that Steins Gate, I've been sort of thinking about anime again. I was thinking about, for some reason, I was thinking about I gotta check out some movies. There might be The Girl Who Left Through Time. Maybe something like that. Go back and see if I could find them. I remember seeing a really old version of that. Really an old, like, 80s television show. A Japanese, like, television show. I managed to get a hold of it from the 80s, literally from the 80s, and I think it was the first one. The first version of that. It was like 1986 or something like that. It was like really old. And boy, did it look old. I mean, it looked like 80s, you know. But it was actually pretty interesting, I thought. It came out around, yeah, it was around the time that, because I think it came out just after, the Back to the Future, you know. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna end the file. But again, I hope you have a nice day and remainder of your day. And think about it, just, you know, think about things, just try to think about making part of your day a time to relax, you know. Something at the end of your day, some kind of ritual at the end of your day, or something. If not this, then, you know, a hot bath or something like that, and whatever, anything that'll, you know, some music maybe, or try to incorporate it into your day, you know. So maybe a couple times a week, or maybe at least on the weekends or something, you could do it, you know. And that'll help you, you know, chill out and that type of thing. You know. Certainly helps you. And it's good for your health and whatnot too, so. Yeah, it's good for your outlook in life, you know. So, I'll say goodbye. I'll say goodbye now. I'm Bunnysays, and thank you for joining me. I'm going to finish this here. Yeah, let me finish this right here. Why not? I'll just do this, and Lily says I have to be exactly on time. So, I'll just do this, and offline I'll just fix up those walls. Like down there, the walls. I'll put stone in the walls, and then I'll go collect the clay. And that'll be it, really. I'll come back. When I come back, I'll do the stairway. And just do some finishing touches. You know, I'll do the pier. Oh, I'll do the pier. I'm doing the pier down there, so that'll be the next episode. So, okay, we're all set. I'm gonna get my bed. Good, I have a little stairway going up along here. Should be on the other side. Yep, perfect. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I might move the entire thing back one more square. And I wanted it to be a flat, like a platform here. I want this to be like a sort of like a platform. Or maybe, you know what? Oh, you know what? I'll make out of wood. I'll make an entire flat platform out of wood here. That's what I'll do, and I'll have to go a couple squares out. Yeah, that's it. I'll have a couple squares out, maybe out to like here, you know. Now all wood platform going out, and then the piers, where you dock the boats, sticking straight out of the wood. Okay, that's it. That's what I'll do. So offline, I'll just fix up the stone here, and I'll fix up this stuff here. That's all. So, thank you for joining me. I'm Bunnysays, and I'll say goodbye for now. So hopefully I'll see you again next time. Thank you. Goodbye for now.